No more BD war going on. Chicago is one. I don't want to hear no more disrespecting the dead. I don't want to hear no more saying dead guys. I don't want them saying God dead guys. That shit over with. Here on out. Any from my camp disrespecting that ain't disrespecting us, bro. I'ma deal with y'all, bro. According, bro. Ain't nobody bigger than this shit. I'm letting y'all know right now. I'm back on my bully. I'm back on my little Vernie, you know? I've been gone for a while, but I'm back.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, this subject right here on OTF VARNEY, I wasn't even going to sit there and entertain this one for the simple fact that we all know what he's trying to do is definitely cool, but it's not happening, bro. We done had governments, we done had politicians, we done had police, we done had all of them trying to bring an end to this GD and BD war, right? And matter of fact, today is the 10th? Yeah, the 10th. It's a Thursday. D-Thing, if I'm not mistaken, passed away this either Monday, Tuesday, one of them, right? And already, Varney was talking about a peace treaty between the BDs and the GDs days before D-Thing was murdered. But here it is today. He just posted. You know, I don't want to say it's taunting. I don't want to say that it's welcoming any type of hits. I don't want to say anything like that. But why else would he post that he's on a plane on his way to Chicago? Well, he put Chicago in his location, and he's playing the infamous song that everybody knows that Lil Durk just made at him going at FBG Duck. Why else would you have that playing while you put your location is in Chicago on your Instagram story? What's the point of that? And this right here plays into the whole BD and GD war. The same war that he claimed he wants to stop. This is why it never ends. Because guess what? Let's say I was a BD. How am I supposed to trust a GD and telling me he want to end the war? Maybe he's trying to lie me. I don't know. So much has been invested into this whole nonsense that a whole civilization is going to have to die to reset and start all over before there's an end to a GD and BD war. And like I said, I wasn't going to do this video because let's be serious, man. It's not happening. And not to mention, this was requested. But I'm gonna give my 2 cents on this real quick. I'm gonna keep it short. I'm all for it. I think it's a start in the right direction, but I don't think it's gonna happen simply because Varney, Dirt, anybody else in that camp, the biggest person in that camp is not big enough to make that happen. You gotta remember that BD and GD war goes way, way, way deeper than the people we actually see. There's people we don't see. There's people we don't know that shed blood, that shed tears, that went to jail, that's dead. You see what I'm saying? It goes deep. It goes back deeper than he was born. So he himself or anybody around him can't say they're going to end any type of GD and BD war. The only way it might get some type of attention is if someone like Jojo Capone or someone of that structure, that stature, come out and decide he wants to make the move, and somebody get on board with him. Maybe JoJo could bridge that gap, but like I said, he gonna have to reach out to some OGs as well. But it's gonna be hard, man. It's gonna be real hard. Y'all also gotta realize that a lot of people lost their lives in this war with these two entities. So it's not that easy to just say, hey, I want to call a truce. We're going to call a truce. I don't care who like it, because that's pretty much what he said. I don't care who like you or who don't come see me. That's another thing. See, you're subconsciously starting when you do things like that. See, a lot of people don't know. Sometimes it's not what you say, it's how you say it. First of all, losing a family member, a friend, a loved one, or whoever, that's pain that no one or nothing could heal. That person isn't coming back, and their loved ones have to deal with that for the rest of their lives. So so 9 times out of 10, all of this is just based off retaliation. This GD and BD war that's going on still is mainly off of retaliation. Everybody's trying to get a get back. But then you see the mothers of these victims, they clicking up these days, and I'm all for that also. But once again, they don't speak for the streets. Yes, it was their child, but it's a different kind of pride and ego involved when one of your homies get killed by the ops. So it's really out of the parents' hand because the parents wasn't in the streets with them. There's a certain type of energy between it being your homie and it being somebody's child, or you see what I'm saying, loved one. It's totally different. And also, listen, right, to call a truce or a treaty, you had to have your peers on board as well. All of them. In the same time, he was calling a treaty between the two groups. Ruger just announced that he'll be doing a GD anthem, and I think he already put it out. The same time he announced a treaty, Ruger and Dirk's brother was going back and forth, God bless it, which is crazy. Yo, all this happened within a week. Sad to say, unfortunately, all this happened in a week. Ruger and Dirk's brother was actually going back and forth with each other on Instagram about the whole FBG Duck dissing and all that little Dirk just put out. And before then, I'm sitting there like, how is it going to be any type of truce or treaty when these guys are right here going back and forth with each other? You see what I'm saying? And I hate to talk about Dirk once again, but it stems because you don't know why. Let me tell you this, right? His side is really the ones that's doing the dissing. Like, the other side is definitely dissing as well, but it's the fact that he's on that platform. He's on the platform to me the way he shouldn't even be responding, man. A lot of people say, oh, listen, once it's up, it's up. Once it's on the floor, it's on the floor. Once you diss somebody's dead people, you can't tell them, which is cool. But guess what? Them same people that say that is not going to be around, God forbid something happened to Lil Durk. You know what they're going to say? Oh, he should have never did this. Oh, he was a good dude. That's all they're going to say. No funeral arrangements, money, no making sure your kid's good, none of that. So I don't know, man. I don't know how they're going to do this BD and GD peace treaty. I haven't seen no follow-up other than him just saying it and announcing it. So I doubt it. I doubt if he was even serious. Maybe the blogs just blew it way out of proportion because there's no follow-up. Now, once again, I think maybe his intentions with this may be pure, but he has to go about it a little better and have a little better strategy other than just announcing it on Instagram. Talk to some of the OGs first. Get their input. Talk to people on your side first. Get their input. Talk to the parents of some of these victims, to the gun violence first. Get their input. It goes further than just announcing it on social media if you really want a change. Y'all let me know in the comments how y'all feel about this whole GD and BD peace treaty. I think I want to see it. I want to see it. I'm tired of people dying. I'm also tired of people talking about the same thing in music. So let's see how it goes, man. Other than that, he got to follow up a little better and a little harder. And I think actually if you really want that type of BD and GD peace treaty like you say you do, I think it actually starts with Lil Durk. He has a big enough voice. He's the voice of the streets, right? Yeah. He has a big enough voice to do that. So let's see how that play out, man. Other than that, let me know how y'all feel about this whole treaty thing in the comments below, man. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as y'all keep on watching, I'm going to keep on dropping. And I'm out.